Namaste. A yin practice is sort of the opposite of a restorative practice. So yin is when we become uncomfortable on purpose. So remember, in restorative yoga, we're really focused on finding comfort and support, and we go inward. In yin yoga, we also go inward. The interior is the yin. But what we're doing is using our experience on the mat to give us a frame of reference for off the mat when things can be difficult and hard. So if we can sit in a straddle position and feel that stretch and feel the edge and feel the discomfort of folding forward with our legs out, if we can sit with that for 5 minutes, then maybe the next time we're in traffic and something really aggravating takes place, we can think back and reference that spot of, oh yeah, I can actually just wait and this moment will pass. This uncomfortable moment will not always be. This will become something different. All I need to do is breathe, and instead of trying to escape this uncomfortable moment, I'm going to get even closer to it, get inside it. So in traffic, this guy just cut me off, instead of just going off the handle, just kind of noticing, okay, what am I feeling when this happens? I'm feeling irritated. I may be even feeling a little unsafe. And you just kind of tell yourself and notice, where in my body am I feeling this? What emotion comes up for me? And then once I notice what emotion comes up, what's my reaction? Do I feel guilty? Is it funny? And just noticing it all. So in a yin practice, similar to restorative, we're going to just hold maybe 5 or 6 or 7 poses for the entire hour or hour and a half. We hold each pose for a long time so that we can come to an edge, which is a place of discomfort, not pain, numbness, or tingling, but discomfort. And we stay there for a long time because we're working with the fascia system of the body. And as you know, the fascia is the web-like structure that covers all of our muscles. It also encases every muscle fiber, and many of our organs are also encased in fascia. Fascia is incredible for many reasons. And one of the things about it is that it provides support to our bodies. So since its number one job is to provide support, when we're looking to stretch and open and elongate, it takes a while for the fascia to get the message that, okay, she is purposefully stretching and opening and softening. We are not here to constrict and control right now. My job now is actually to support her in her opening process. And the reason that I just language that as if fascia has a mind of its own is because it's being studied, and in 20 years it will be, I think, a time when we look back and say, I can't believe we thought fascia was just a bag for holding muscles, basically, because the thought is that our consciousness is actually also in our fascia. So that's a lot to wrap your mind around, and it's okay to just let that piece go. But just know that we have to hold the fascia in the stretch for at least 1 to 5 minutes in order for it to get the message that it's actually time to open, release, soften, soften, soften. Coming to an edge, holding, going inward. Another thing we're doing in the yin practice is noticing. So not only noticing what comes up for me, what emotions are here. Am I feeling like angry at the teacher for making me do this? Or am I feeling a release of sorrow or grief or control that I've been holding in this area of my body? Noticing, 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 without doing anything with it, without blaming, without judging, without creating a narrative, simply noticing this is what's happening. Again, we're in that wisdom body, that Vijnanamaya Kosha. And those are the basics of yin. one more thing I'll say, and you'll hear me say this throughout the class that we'll do together in a moment. The yin is, or the edge is something that you want to keep returning to. So you want to stay focused. It's almost like a meditation where the edge or the sensation of discomfort that you feel becomes your focal point. And once you've been holding the stretch for 1 or 2 minutes, you might notice that the discomfort is gone. And in that case, I honor and ask you to increase your edge by going forward more. And we'll talk about that more, but it's coming to an edge again and again. And also the other way, respecting your body. If the edge is too much, then backing out a little and giving yourself that softness and that space. So enjoy this yin practice. Namaste.